Hey guys, it's your boy Sushi here with another Etheria restart video. So as you can see on the screen, we're doing batsby today. Okay, so just a quick note: if you guys want me to feature you in a video with a character showcase, let me know. Okay, so this is someone from YouTube. They watch me on YouTube. They DM me this morning, and we're filming this video tonight already, bro. Just let me know. Just DM me. I would glad to feature you in videos, right? Havendale has done 3. This is Cat Manis's first one. Just DM me, okay? Like I respond to like all the DMs. You can ask everybody. But anyway, let's get into the Batsby here. P1555 on a Swift Momentum Swift raid on White Fang. Boom, boom, boom. Attack, crit damage, crit rate. Okay, and he's rocking a 84% crit rate. So let's take a look at his skills. I don't actually know exactly what he does, but let's take a look. I know a little bit, but let's see. His S1, there's a wound on a single target, and his passive is pretty crazy, right? For every 1 debuff on the enemy, his damage to them is increased by 25%. If the target's affinity is countered by batsby and their main target to increase the damage dealt by stacking up to 6 times. Jesus Christ. So does this is momentum, right? So he's basically doing an extra 150% damage. But then what about this? What is this target affinity 40% thing? If the target's affinity is countered by batsby's. So are they saying for fire types? I mean red types? Is he gonna do extra damage against red types, meaning he's gonna do 240% extra damage? Like, not sure. Someone clear this up for me in the chat because I don't know. I'm not a Batsby expert. Tatsumi, what's up? Oh, hell no, bro. Hell no. I have plenty of RTA videos. What are you talking about, Tatsumi? All right, let's take a look at his S2. So his S2, you probably don't even need his S2 to use him, right? Mainly he's used for his S3. But anyway, let's watch. So he does a shit ton of damage. On crit, he can extend all the debuffs by 1. So very good for extending debuffs. S3, this is the crazy one, right? His S3, he's able to inflict vulnerability for 2 turns. But whenever he lands a crit, he gains 25% turn meter. So he just got buffed, okay? He has 25% turn meter meaning that if you attack 4 units and you crit on all of them, which you should for the first turn, you go again. Okay? Batsby goes twice. And I've seen some people run him on Codex where you can use his S3 twice. But this build is a White Fang build for the extra damage, okay? But yeah, let's take a look. The damage is up to 240%. So that's 240% against red units. It's already pretty crazy. It's an extra 150% damage for just any other element, but it's extra 240 for red types. That's absolutely broken. That's pretty crazy. All right, let's take a look at the first replay here. So Batsby here, so they banned Senyu instead, and this is a pretty tanky team. Rahu, Ray Mary, and then Chiaki here. Let's see. That's crazy, Tatsumi. I was playing RTA yesterday, and then the day before, and then the day before, bro. So you just joined at the wrong times. All right, let's see. Batsby's about to cook here. Wait, Batsby doesn't even get a turn yet. Oh, Batsby gets a turn right now. Let's see this damage, okay? Boom. Oh my god, and he goes again. He goes again, and I don't think Chiaki can cut, right? Ooh, the White Fang as well. Massive. Wait, why didn't he go? I guess everyone else had more than 100% turn meter, right? So everyone had more than 100% turn meter. Wow, look at that. Holy shit. That's a lot of damage. So I think I like the White Fang. In fact, I might like the White Fang. But then again, if you run Codex, right, you can still nuke twice. But what if they cut, right? Because some of them had more than 100% turn meter right there. That's why the Chiaki cut. So I guess the White Fang helps finish off somebody, right? Because you use the White Fang and to finish off the Rahu. That's good. Actually, that's really good. That build makes a lot more sense then. Rather than S2ing twice, because the other team can cut, right? With Plume, with Lighthouse, Gigabyte, whatever. You can at least finish off somebody on the other team. Good. Cool, cool. Next. So low in here as well. Interesting. So, Lode, when do you pick Batsby? It seems like you're a Batsby enjoyer, so you might use him all the time. But when is like the appropriate time to draft him? So let's take a look at this game. Ray Mary on 4. Damn, none of you guys picked Ray Mary till 4. That's crazy. Hey, yo.
Got him. Finny VT just raided with 11 viewers.
Finny, thank you so much for the raid with 11 viewers. One of my mods, if you can shout her out, I would really appreciate that. Welcome, Finny. Hola. Look at that damage. It's crazy. That's very good. Very, very good. We got 2 more replays here. Well, these replays are quick, right, guys? Because it's Batsby just nuking everything. But this nuke is good. Like, if I had enough lattices, Batsby would be an amazing cleave option, right? Like, for example, you guys know how Tyrandot works. Tyrandot can pull Batsby up, and Batsby can just nuke. Honestly. Buenas noches, ¿quieres ver un comeback? ¿Qué? ¿Qué, Finny? I use him with a lot of tanks, easy 2 hits. That's smart, right? So this is super good. So Batsby is super good against turn 2. Can you plug this in for me, babe? Batsby's super good against turn 2 because he goes almost twice, right? He essentially can go twice. And by the second time, you kind of just die. By the second time, you literally just die. If you want to see a comeback for what though, Nyla Rock? But why she spell it like that? Why did she spell it like that? Anyone got any more Batsby gameplay, maybe on different build or something? Because these games are pretty quick. This is gonna be a super fast video compared to all my other ones. But yeah. Let's see this one. So Freya. So I'm thinking, yeah, with Tyrandot, it's gonna be crazy. If I had Batsby, like I said, I would run him with Tyrandot instead of like Yelly, right? Because fuck Yelly. Yelly's garbage. I would definitely run him over Yelly if I had lattices in him. But I don't, unfortunately. Jisa Yelly's so bad, I know. Look at that damage. That was 90-something thousand. What the hell? That was 90,000 on Senyu, by the way. I know Senyu's squishy, but like 90-something thousand is pretty nuts. I like her design too, Chisa. Can someone translate what Finny's saying for me? Does grabando mean recording? Is she asking if we're recording a video for YouTube? Yes, we are recording a video for YouTube. So Yelly needs a buff. Rosa needs a buff. I would love that. Look at the damage from Batsby. I really would run Batsby, bro. I really would run him over Yelly. No cap. No cap. Yes, I am. Thank you. All right. Yeah, this is a pretty short video today, guys. But yeah, Batsby showcase. Big nukes, bro. If like I said, if I had Tyrandot, I mean, if maybe a Lode, let me know. Are you picking Tyrandot? Are you running Tyrandot? Because I think Tyrandot with Batsby would be crazy, especially since your Batsby is pretty fast. Your Batsby is 294. He can get pushed up with Tyrandot pretty far, and he can just nuke. So absolutely insane Batsby cleave here for sure. All right, that's it for this video, guys.